Hey YouTube, Peterbilt Knife Guy. Now I know you're wondering, why does Peterbilt Knife Guy have guns out? Well, on my way home from work today, I was listening to a thing. As a lot of you know, I live in California, or at least you should because I talk about it. California is stupid. They are have their freaking heads so far up their butt when it comes to guns and laws and just the stupid things that they do, to where what can make you a felon in California, you go to Texas and everybody does it. I don't get it. I don't see how somebody out there is more American than me, or vice versa. But I was watching something on this stupid Southern California sheriff who was, in this, what do you call it? He was like in not a live stream, but he was doing an interview, and he was talking about, they want us to stop, because California's lax on crime. In San Francisco, you can go out there and you could break into somebody's window. I've seen it happen. I've been there. I've called the cops when it happened, and they just don't do anything and literally steal something. And as long as it's less than $1,000 and blah, blah, they just don't care. They really don't. They just walk away. But what irks me the most is that they're talking about laxing on, pulling people over at like midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, because they have what do you call it, like a license plate light out, or something stupid like that, turn signal's not working, and then they find out like, oh, this, when they run their ID, like this person was, a drug dealer or went to prison or whatever. And then they start searching further, and honestly, I have a different opinion than most. If you have went to prison or jail, once you've done your time, I think you should be done. That's it. If there's still more to pay, why are you out on the streets? But if you've done your time, you should be a citizen again. I don't give a shit if you shot 20 people, if you did your 20, 30 years or whatever. Once you get out, you should have all your rights back, in my opinion. If you can't have all your rights back, you need to still be in prison. Same thing with guns. This is where the weirdness comes in. I think that felons, once you've served your time, you should have your rights back. I don't see why you're any less of an American than I am, just because somebody made bad decisions. You know what? People pull their heads out of their ass all the time and change their lives. I know quite a few people who went to prison and are totally different people now than they were. And this isn't about them, but in general, what the sheriff was saying basically was that, these people, they pull them over for a stupid traffic violation. They see they were, in prison for drugs or whatever. And, so they search deeper, and that's how they get the guy who had the gun underneath his seat. We're getting guns off the frickin' street. It's all about the gun. It's not about the person. I have 2 guns here right now. I have 3 actually, because I have the one on me. Okay? If these guns aren't shooting anybody. None of these guns are shooting anybody. There's not a single gun in the world ever that has shot somebody without somebody pulling that trigger first. It doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. Now, is there stupid people who leave their guns out and their kids get a hold of them? That happens. Those people shouldn't have guns, which means they should be locked up. If you are so stupid to where you cannot be responsible, you shouldn't be in society, period. In general. So where I'm going with this is, felons should have guns. If somebody's done their time, they should be allowed to have guns again. And guns, another thing I heard, 28 states now are allowing for constitutional carry. The 38th state in the U.S. is going for constitutional carry now. And, we're us peasants out here in California, we have to go beg the freaking government to get our CCWs, oh, please, somebody tried to kill me. Can you please let me protect myself? F that. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Screw them. Screw California, and screw these stupid gun laws. And honestly, if people are too irresponsible to have a gun once you're out of prison or done your time or whatever, they shouldn't be out of freaking prison. They should still be sitting their ass there. Don't let them out until they are responsible, and then they can have their rights back. And I don't know. Anyways, this is just a quick rant. Watching this stupid thing on the way home really fired me up. Bottom line is, Guns don't kill people. People kill people. And if the people who kill people with guns are still out on the damn street and can't have a gun because they might shoot somebody, you could still stab somebody. You could still hit somebody in the head with a rock. More people die every year from fists and feet than all the other ones. More people die every year drowning in a frickin' pool than people are shot legitimately. So if it's not the gun's fault, quit taking away my rights as an American just as much as the First Amendment and the Fourth Amendment and all these other frickin' amendments that matter to some people, should matter to everybody. Quit blaming the object. Blame the person. If a person comes out of prison and can't be around the object, he shouldn't be there or shouldn't be out on the streets with people, because you could stab him, you could punch him, you could throw him in front of a frickin' bus, people can drown him. There's so many ways to frickin' kill somebody that if they can't be entrusted with a gun, they shouldn't be out. And if they're out, they should be able to be trusted with a gun and all their other rights. Anyways, this has got me fired up. I know I'm a knife channel. I'm not going to do guns, and I'm not going to do rants like this very often, but I feel as an American, we all have our opinion. I'm sure some people are going to disagree with this opinion, and you know what? That's fine. I want this to go out there. This should be an open topic. People should discuss this, and that's how stuff gets going out there, you know? Discussions and talks and bringing up different perspectives that people don't understand or haven't thought about. You know, like, here's a perspective that nobody thinks about. Why do you think they're going after the assault rifles? They're going after the assault rifles. Anybody who thinks the assault rifles kill somebody is a frickin' idiot. More people die from pistols every year by hundreds of times magnitude more than people die with assault rifles, because you know, but and when they do the statistics, the FBI statistics, they lump them into different categories. You got your pistols and you got your long guns, your long rifles, right? And in that category of long guns, let's say one's this big and one's this big, okay? Here's your long guns down here. That covers shotguns, bolt actions, lever actions, muskets, semi-automatic sporting rifles, assault rifles. You know, there ain't no such thing as an assault rifle. This is just all BS. People, you need to wake up and protect your rights. The fact that we own this shit is what protects our rights. And the moment we give it up, we might as well be frickin' China. Thanks for watching.